everyone, it's Sammy and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is my March plan with me and bullet journal setup. I wasn't able to create a video for the month of February, so I decided to add the final flip through here as well. I was really disappointed that I couldn't get it out in time because I really liked February's spread. The theme was roses and rose quartz, which is a heart chakra crystal, so it was really disappointing that I couldn't get it out. I was super excited about it, but I have to move on. So I decided I wanted the theme for March to be plant-based. Spring is coming up and I always see March as that transition month. I was inspired by multiple YouTubers this month and I will leave their links down below in the description box for you, just if you want to check them out. And I apologize for being so inactive lately, by the way. School has taken a lot of my focus, like a lot of my focus. College has been really hard this term, but hopefully next term, it's coming up, finals week is coming up for me. Next term, I will be able to focus more on YouTube because I will have less classes. And here's just Momo loving to interrupt me during anything that I do. He's so cute. So moving on to my monthly calendar, I really love the blown up calendar look. I used to try to squish it down to one page and I still do occasionally depending on what the plan is for that month. But I really like it when I have the ability to make it 2 pages. It gives me enough space to really visualize the month. So let me just say this while we're going through this boring detailed part. I will put all the pens and markers that I use down below in the description box if you are curious and wondering about that. And so these boxes I'm adding on the side, I usually add boxes on the side always. I have a goals box, a to-do box, a YouTube tracking box, and this month one of the boxes that I added was a finals box, so this way I can see really individually when my finals are, where they are, and all that stuff. And for the boxes here, I decided to have them hanging by plants to keep along with this plant-based theme, and also having drop boxes because of course you gotta have that. And then the last box I decided not to have hanging by plants because I feel like it'd be a little too crowded if I try to have that one, so I had it taped to the page, kinda, I don't know. I tried. Moving on to the habit tracker, this style is way different from what I've done in the past, although I did do it in February, but I just didn't show you guys that because I never posted that video. And also you can see my cat Momo always has interest in what I'm doing and has to be a part of it. He has actually chewed on my bullet journal before. He likes to chew on things, but he's chewed on my bullet journal before and he has punctured a couple holes in it already. I didn't fill in the numbers during this video because I didn't have the patience for it at the time, so I went and did that off camera later. And I added green accents around the sides because even though this is a plant-based theme and there's a lot of colors involved, I really liked the color green being the main color for March. On the next page is my brain dump page. I get a lot of questions about what to do with this page, how to use it, that kind of stuff. I like to use it for lists, but realistically you can use it for anything. It's just kind of a blank space that you can use. So I like to use it for maybe a shopping list or video ideas list or date ideas list, that kind of stuff, where I can just list things out randomly without having to make space for it somewhere else. On the next page, I have my first time log. This is something new that I added this month, and I'm very excited to use it. I've seen it a lot on Instagram, and I've seen some YouTubers incorporate it into their bullet journals, so I'm really excited to finally put it in here. Basically what you do is you put the dates on the side and the time of the day at the top, and you have general categories that you color code, like sleeping or studying or relaxing or something like that, and I will fill out how I spend my time of that day. And then you can look back on that month and see how you have spent your days. This month I decided not to do my expense tracker that I always do because I just wasn't using it enough. It kind of became a chore, I just wasn't filling it out at all. So I kept my budget tracker, but I changed it. And this is completely inspired by Amanda Rach Lee. But I really do like this budget tracker more than the one I was using because every week you get to assess your budget versus just having to add it all up at the end of the month and then you figure out how off you were or whatever. This way you can really see week by week how you're doing. And finally, we are moving on to the weekly spread. This is also inspired by Amanda Rach Lee. I really love these boxes that I'm about to create for you guys as the daily task area. It allows for a lot of space for a very busy week, which I really appreciate, especially in college. The boxes that I make on the right hand side of these boxes that I'm creating right now, those are for events. I know that can be kind of confusing because I don't label it, but they are for events for that day. So that's pretty much it for this weekly spread. It's pretty clean and simple, which can be kind of boring, but I really appreciate it when I'm very busy. So here is the final flip through for my March bullet journal setup. I hope you guys liked it. I really liked it. I feel like I did a lot of changes to change up kind of my routine when it comes to my bullet journal. So I am excited for this month, and I'm excited to see how it works out. Alright guys, that's about it for this video. If you want to see more, make sure you follow my bullet journaling Instagram account at maidennoodles. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and tap that bell for notifications because I post every week. I love you to the end of space and back, and I'll see you in my next video.